Hello citizens and welcome back. This is our match preview for Real Madrid first Man City in the Champions League. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe. Let's jump into it. So City are on the back of a fantastic result against Newcastle. I thought City played really well. We actually controlled the game in that one. We played for a full 90 minutes. I mean, Newcastle offered very little, but I think City were buoyed by Marmoush, Gonzalez, the new boys really stepped up and gave us fresh energy. And I think the rest of the team responded to that. I do. I think everyone was on it. I think even our midfield looked like they had legs. Gundogan played well. Our defense looked more organized, and Haaland's looked like a man possessed all season, but he was very good as well. So, I think the new boys have helped us this January. The problem is that they probably come into the season too late. And how much will Pep actually use them? Because I think in the Real Madrid game in the first leg, Pep got the team all wrong, and we saw that with players going off injured. They clearly weren't fit enough, and when you look at it as well, I still can't wrap my head around how he didn't play Marmoush in that game. I just don't understand it. Grealish got injured in it. He wanted to play him. I get he wants to play, those players that are tried and tested, and playing someone that's helped you win the treble. There's no problem with that, but I just couldn't get my head around it, especially how well Marmoush started as well in the Premier League against Chelsea. So look, in this return leg, we definitely need to play Marmoush. We definitely need to play Gonzalez as well. Who Pep puts out, I have no idea. I doubt he probably knows leading up to it about an hour before. But City do need to start taking momentum from games into the next ones around. I've seen comments like, "Oh, City are back." I saw that on TalkSport. City are back. They're going to win every game now to the end of the season. I mean, we've been here before. I've seen this about 9-10 times this season, where we win a game really, really well. We look good, and then the next game we're garbage again. So I'm not taking anything for granted. I'm not going to say we're going to win this game. Anyway, against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, I wouldn't expect us to win. I really wouldn't, even if we were playing at our best. And a lot of people say from the first leg that, that's just what Real Madrid do. They win games later on, which is what they do. But every single time we play them in the Champions League, we give them games. We do this to ourselves. It's not them doing it to us. We do it. And it's not really a mental thing against them. This is something we've been doing all season as well. So that collapse late on in that game, disappointing. Shouldn't have happened, but I've seen it. Again, 60 minutes goes by. Players can't run, players can't compete, players look tired, players look injured. The substitutes come on, make us look worse. I've seen it multiple times this season, particularly in the Champions League. It's a disgrace how we played this season after the 60-minute mark. So we need to take this Newcastle game and really put it into something, because this week we got Real Madrid, and the game I'm more worried about, forget this competition. We got Liverpool on the weekend. I'd rather win that than this one. I really would. So for me, the Liverpool game's more important, but we still need to go out on this one and compete and give a really good account of ourselves. And even if we get beat on penalties, whatever, we get beat 5-0, doesn't really matter. I want to see the lessons we've learned in the last couple of weeks applied into this game. Like I said, I don't know who Pep's going to play. I doubt he knows. I don't think the players will know. But he has, to me, if everyone can, he's got to play everyone that played in the Newcastle game in this one. Just give them some sort of consistency. Let them build on something. For the love of everything that is City, just let them play. That's it. That's the match preview. Like I said, I don't expect anything from this game. I really don't. Because even if we are winning 1-0, 2-0, it doesn't really matter. I still think after the 60-minute mark, despite the good result against Newcastle, we are still prone to a lovely collapse in the last 10 minutes. So take nothing for granted. Expect nothing from it. And as Pep said, we got a 1% chance of winning. Or lower than that. But yeah, that's it. That's a match preview. Make sure to hit like, hit subscribe as well. Might be doing a watch along for it. I don't know. We'll see. Is it? I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, it was a big performance against Newcastle. Let's hope for another couple of big performances. Now, I reckon 2 or 3 of those by the end of next week. Yeah, I think we could be in for a happy ending to the season. One that we weren't probably expecting a couple of weeks ago, even last week. So yeah, hit like, hit subscribe. Thanks very much for watching as always. Really appreciate it. Do it again. Bye-bye.